Check out this episode of the Patch Notes from the Pre-Patch Podcast.
Well, we did have one company that, okay, I don't know if they did it right, but the CEO is gone. He got kicked to the curb, whether it was on his own accord or not. But you guys remember Payday 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce this dude's name other than Tobias.
I think he quit. He didn't get. I mean, obviously we don't know. It could have been one of those situations of.
All I know is it says that he was forced to apologize. So usually when someone's forced to apologize, it ain't leaving on your own fucking goodwill, kind of thing. If you're unfamiliar again with what we were talking about, Payday 3, Starbreeze Studios, wildly successful, Payday 1, Payday 2, huge success. Me and Enigma jumped right into Payday 3. Had a good time with it, and the little bit that we played. Yeah.
I feel like I definitely got.
We got ripped. We got ripped. We got 100% ripped on this one.
So just so you're aware, there's only 192 people playing that game on Steam right now.
Oh God, that's so sad.
Their recent 24-hour.
That's more than we're playing it at launch.
Yeah, I mean, their recent 24-hour peak was 329. So that's rough, man.
So Starbreeze basically, the CEO left, whether he was forced out or not. Tobias is out. And I will say that, him basically coming out and saying, you deserve better, right? Which is, again, whether it was, I'm sure it was
no shit.
It was, yeah, it doesn't take much, but it was written.
No shit.
What I'm hoping though from that is that Starbreeze is not going to give up on Payday 3 and basically saying, hey, we're going to recover from this, and it's going to be, we're going to get better, right? I hope. I mean, Payday 2 was a fucking blast, dude. That game was so much fun.
That's one thing that I kind of have at least hope for, is like them just kind of being like, well, we fucked up. Sorry guys, Payday 3 is a fucking, it's done, would be extremely detrimental to the massive amount of goodwill that they have from both Payday 1 and Payday 2. So if Starbreeze is still going to be a thing, it would behoove them to fix the fucking game. If they're gonna die though, it might be one of those things where they're just like, yeah, we're done. See you later.
So just for this, again, reason why you should be here in chat when we do this live. Cecilia in chat, thank you for these numbers. 26,000. Oh, Celia. Yeah. Sorry. My brain sees that. I see Cecilia. So Celia. But 26,000 players on Payday 2 versus 200 on Payday 3.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's how you botch a launch.
That's crazy. And again, what's wild is that
it's rough,
you
man.
had a winning formula. You did not have to do much different. Yeah. Like just
you really didn't. Yeah.
I want to go back to Payday 3. I miss
The worst, even worse is the Payday 1, the original Payday that was released back in like 2011, has 24 players and 50 players peak. So they're half the player
they're almost
Payday 3.
Jeez, dude. My
sad,
God.
That is really sad. It definitely deserves the amount of ridicule and shit that they got. I again, like I said, I think I got gypped.
Dude,
I kind of wish that I hadn't bought that.
What's wild is that at launch, Payday 3 had 3.1 million players as of October 2nd. That is.
So do you think this is something like an Halo Infinite, where they can potentially bring the game back from the dead?
I hope, man. I really do. I have a lot of faith in Starbreeze just because, again, they've built a lot of trust with their community with Payday 1 and Payday 2. Like, again, you look at Payday 2 right there. Like, 26K players are still playing Payday 2, and that released, I don't know, back in like 2013 sometime, 2014, somewhere around there, 11 years ago, essentially. And they still have 26,000 players as of today. Obviously, I'm sure that, that player base is probably inflated because of people not wanting to play Payday 3. Obviously. But the fact of the matter is that Payday 2 is still widely played and widely supported by Starbreeze. Like, as far as I know, they're still making quote unquote content for it, So
I mean, I don't think they're, so chat's saying that they're gonna, that, you know, it's kind of not worth saving, and I disagree, because I think those, like Enigma is saying, also what you're like, what you posted there, like those numbers, that's not small numbers, right? And
I definitely disagree that it's not worth saving. I think that the bare bones of the game, it had some good things going for it. I mean, again, like Sin said, you don't got to do a whole lot with Payday, right? It's a very basic game that you don't need to reinvent the cog for, right? They just need to fix the servers and make it more enjoyable to play a little bit.
Yeah. So, and I think that you'll have players come back to it. Like, I don't see them stopping Payday 3 and just continue to focus on Payday 2 or try to make a new game. Like, I just think that they're going to say, hey, we're going to have a redemption arc. Like, we will.
I don't think that they can, because again, if they just try and sweep Payday 3 under the rug like nothing ever happened, that's going to be a huge hit to their reputation, and I don't think that they can afford that with their reputation in the current state that it's in. So
no, I don't.
I think that getting rid of their CEO was a way to be like, hey, we're taking this seriously. Look, we got rid of this person. We're going to try and fix this. I think that was a way of them being like, we need to salvage our reputation and do something intense and something that'll actually kind of wake the community up and show them, hey, we're willing to make big changes. Stick with us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, I'd go back to it. I'm willing to go back to Payday 3 whenever it gets fixed and goes. I mean, I enjoyed Payday 2, and I would enjoy Payday 3. I had fun when it was there and optional and or playable, you know, for the little bit that me and Enigma did get to play.
We were only able to play it once.
It was fun. That one time was real fun, man.
It was enjoyable, but I definitely see what people were saying with it being like, I would have almost, even at that point, I was like, I'd rather go play Payday 2.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the patch notes, and if you want to see more of the pre-patch podcast content, don't forget to check us out live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, or you can check us out at anchor.fm/prepatch podcasts or on any site that podcasts are listened to. Much love.